YouTube, President Tay is back. All right. We are going to be reacting to a comp video, but I need y'all to drop a like and subscribe as I am the president. So yeah. I hope y'all like that last video. This is finally like Tay without, like recording all those videos back to back because it's Thursday. We got no events tomorrow. I don't even got work tomorrow, so or today. So hey, we're gonna go ahead and start the video. Let me go ahead and all right. All right. Isaiah Stewart. All right. Now this is like the league's like platinum school threat. Like he's like a platinum level, Avengers level threat to the 7 continents type person. All right. So we're gonna react to him.
That kid in Detroit, Stewart. You wait for your teammates to get around you, hold you back, and you fake like you want to do it.
Because he took it like you were scared, like you really didn't want to do nothing.
He said, yeah, so you waited. So he came to me, he's like, yeah, so you think I waited till my teammates came? My teammates in here now. Your teammates ain't here to hold you.
So he really stepped to you, Gil?
Yeah, like your teammates ain't here to hold you back. God damn. Is you just threatening me?
New details on Rochester native and center for the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Stewart, arrested just hours before tip-off in last night's game against the Suns. He's accused of sucker punching Suns center Drew Eubanks at the arena prior to the game in the parking lot.
You got to get this young man under control. We talk about a pattern of behavior when we criticize Draymond Green, but we have seen a pattern with Isaiah Stewart.
That's real, bro. He is actually a school threat. Like, I've seen videos. He charged my king. Like, did y'all see that a little while ago? Like, this is like 2-3 years ago. He charged LeBron James. What is up with him?
The NBA, in any capacity over the last 3 years, it's a great chance that you've seen this dude. Now, you probably have never seen a cool dunk, a cool fadeaway, a cool step back three-pointer, nothing really basketball related. But you've seen this. Over the weekend, we just seen one of the biggest NBA little squabbles all year. It initiated with Dante DiVincenzo and Ron Holland. But of course, it ended with the NBA's newest crash out, Isaiah Stewart.
Yes, bro.
Now, I'm going to be honest. The first time I really even noticed this guy was probably the...
DiVincenzo, what are you doing? Don't push him. Don't get into that type of fight. That's not your bag, okay? Come on. That's my type of bag. Like, I can get into those fights because, like, everybody knows that I'm like the best basketball player. Okay, everybody knows that. When you have that type of respect, then you can do that. But DiVincenzo, you're not me yet, so you gotta calm down with that. All right, we'll talk. Like,
the tackle drill right here. We've seen.
Look at this. This is what I'm talking about.
Like, we've never seen somebody go full Aaron Donald mode to get to LeBron and do God knows what. Ever since this one moment, this man right here, the man that now feels like damn near the heartbeat of Detroit basketball, he's marked himself as the NBA's newest crash out. A legitimate troublemaker, an enforcer that you literally can't...
Let him do that to him when I'm there. Promise you, I'll charge all the way from up here, jump down there, and go all the way through here. And I'll...
No.
Stewart of Isaiah. You don't even
cry
want to
about
know.
his style, saying, we don't even see much
Look
basketball from this dude. Why is he in the league? And to those people, I feel like this. This season, Isaiah Stewart is 3rd in technical fouls. Now look at everybody else he's around and look at their minutes. He doesn't even really play much. We've recently seen guys that kind of had that villain outcast type of role in the NBA. More specifically, Dylan Brooks. I'm gonna be honest. My guilty basketball pleasure is the fact that I like these type of players. Yeah, the internet can hate them, but that's what makes a villain a villain. And ultimately, that's what makes the NBA fun.
Yeah.
Outside of OKC, who might have the MVP, and I don't even know about that no more after last night.
Bro, he's not MVP. Jokic is MVP, 100%. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
Who's the 2 teams that feels a little bit ahead of schedule? The Detroit Pistons and the Houston Rockets. What exactly do these 2 teams have in common? Possibly the 2 most hated players in basketball, and they play gritty-ass physical styles. I just watched the Rockets versus the Lakers. And yes, LeBron gets the best of Dillon Brooks most times. He's LeBron James. But man, is it fun to watch. Look at how physical Dillon Brooks plays this man every single possession. It forces LeBron to be Hercules. And I love
No.
Brooks plays this man every single possession. It forces LeBron to be Hercules.
Dylan, what are you doing to my goat?
Love watching it.
What are you doing? That's a foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
Bro. Dillon Brooks got to be charged with battery and assault and attempted murder after that. Dillon Brooks should not be in another basketball jersey after I just saw that. That is rape. I hope I don't get
recently said this about the Detroit Pistons. And it literally proves he doesn't watch them play.
When I hear people say, oh, the NBA is boring, I go, you're
like
watching
that.
the same teams. Because if you put on the Detroit Pistons right now.
I'll stop it. They're boring too.
No.
Bro, 4 games under 500.
They've won 7 in a row.
Whoopie freaking do.
Isaiah Thomas, he just said it so perfectly.
Detroit plays a different style, and that's what we like to see in the NBA. What we were complaining about months ago was that every team was playing the same, and every team looked the same. Finally, we got a team that steps up and says, well, we can't play like Boston. We can't shoot 53s a night. We have to win a different way.
I understand this guy, Isaiah Stewart, is very easy not to like because there's a great chance that he's gone at your favorite player at least one time.
Yo, what is going on with these NBA players? Why are we doing all this humping and stuff? Come on.
Mind you, this man was a rookie at this time. I've never even seen this play until I researched for this video. Obviously, he wanted LeBron's head, for real. This play right here is a clear example of what I mean, a troublemaker for no reason. And if he's not on your team, I understand why you don't like him. Stephen Curry is doing absolutely nothing, and he shoots up off the bench and pushes Steph. Russell Westbrook this year, and check this out. Russ is pretty much the enforcer for Denver. That's the reason why he's there. He's pretty much being that and trying to play into the Denver crowd. And then their enforcer, Isaiah, lets him hear about it. This is what he does. Giannis again this year, and this play was dirty, but these players typically have a few of these. Beef stew is what they call him. And like Draymond said, he might be the strongest dude in the league. He's only playing about 19 minutes a night. These are the players with the most fouls per 36 minutes this season. You see 2 Detroit Pistons bigs. This is kind of their style. If you don't know about Detroit basketball, this has always been their style. Literally. Do you know what finals is heavily considered to be the biggest upset ever?
2004 finals. The whole world say y'all didn't have a shot.
It's funny, man, but we thought they didn't have a shot. We felt like the way that they played and the way that we played, we was a team, dog. Like, we knew that, yeah, we can't stop Cole. We can't stop Shaq. They the best 2 players in the whole series. It wasn't a talent thing. We didn't have the best talent in the series. We had the best team.
Rasheed Wallace, he literally holds the record for the most technical fouls in 1 year. I just showed you the technical foul leaders this year. Now let me show you some of his career high years.
Yo, oh my. This is a top tier level school threat. I forgot how bad this was. Oh my gosh. He has more. Wow. That's a lot. Bro, I can't even get that high. Like, cause I'm like, when I played in the NBA, I was a lot better, okay? I did not get a lot of texts. Now, I got texts, like smaller texts, but I never got texts like this. 41. Are we serious? How can you get 41 texts in a single year? He's averaging a tech almost every night, almost every other night. He is averaging a tech every other night. That's kind of crazy. Wow. That's some school threat level stuff.
He's one of the most intimidating players ever, and he won the Defensive Player of the Year 4 times in 5 seasons. He was only 6'8". That team, and y'all should probably watch this video on the NBA channel by Ben Taylor, but that team held Kobe and Shaq to the 4th lowest points in a finals ever. When you hear Detroit basketball, it's because this year's team is basically following in those exact same footsteps, and I love it. Since January 1st.
Low key, I hope they win because
year,
I know my Mavs aren't going to
only
win.
behind OKC in defensive rating. In 2020, around the last dance time, where everybody was foaming at the mouth and glazing the 90s, Stephen A. Smith was having this debate about this generation.
There are some dudes that's just soft as putty. They are intimidated. They don't want to have a conversation man to man with you to handle their business.
Very ironic, huh, Stephen? This is why I have to embrace Isaiah Stewart. Listen to the NBA's previous biggest crash out, Draymond Green, and watch him break down NBA rules.
But at the end of the day, motherfuckers gotta play a role in the NBA. Yes. It's too much of a team that can do what they want to do. And 13 other motherfuckers, they gotta play a role. Everybody else got a role. So you're gonna either master your role or you're gonna get the fuck out.
Well, this guy right here that you probably don't see much basketball from now, do you know he was third in his class above Ant in the high school rankings as a 6'8" powerhouse, which he was in high school as well. Obviously, his skill set doesn't translate that well into the NBA, so he's found his role. Now, don't get it confused. This dude is a pretty good basketball player if you embrace defense and hustle. If you look at the players with the most blocks per 36 minutes, he is top 5, and that's because he protects the rim like his life is on the line. But basketball skill set stuff aside, this is exactly why he's going to be a Detroit Pistons legend. And this is probably why he's always going to be on that team. Detroit and Indiana. Kind of ironic because these are the two teams that forced the NBA to clean up their image with this. They'll likely meet in the first round. And I'm praying for this matchup.
Oh, my.
Why? Well, because via the biggest NBA's crash out, they have this history. And they make two teams that's probably going nowhere. Extremely fun to watch. The crazy thing about this guy, for the people that don't
know, oh my.
The crazy thing about this guy, for
yo,
the people that don't know him outside
that's
of
a 2K20 hard screen.
Outside of this, he feels like the chillest, most humble dude ever. Last year, he got arrested for a pregame incident that happened in the parking lot. And listen to him afterwards.
Yeah. What'd you learn from him? You know, first and foremost, I apologize to my teammates. Just the organization because, I always want to represent the organization in great fashion and my coaches just because, we've been through a lot this season and, I don't mean to bring nothing upon them, but I also appreciate them having my back. They let me know that they have my back through tough and through great things. So
he did not.
Also, listen to him talk about the NBA's life and how it's perceived to be versus how he lives his.
NBA portrays an image of like you got to go out, party, spend money, and splurge and stuff. But I mean, you don't have to. If that wasn't the way you was raised, you don't gotta do that. But everybody goes through that experience. If you ask anybody now, like I'm quiet, you know what I mean? So I'm quiet into myself. So hopefully I can be that example of being successful and showing them that like it's all about, you know what I mean, your job and what you do, your family, and your wife and having your family and kids. So
this is my second Pistons video in like 2 weeks, and it's because the Pistons, they've become like my favorite team to watch. Everybody called last year's Celtics the most respectable, boring champions ever. Well, if y'all say that about them, you have to embrace this team. If you guys like this video, I know some people are not.
I like the video, low key. I think it was a good video. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me any videos y'all want me to react to, and I'll see y'all later.